Is Dwayne Haskins' death, do you consider that a DUI fatality? And I'd ask you to kind of review the facts as you know them.
Dwayne Haskins was, down in the Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, went out. And I guess there potentially is some question whether he was driving or there was a passenger driving the car. The car ran out of gas. Dwayne Haskins was, walking on the highway, trying to get gas. Somehow ended up in the middle of the roadway, and a dump truck struck him and killed him. Blood test results came back yesterday, and they indicated that his blood alcohol level at the time of death was either 0.20 or a 0.24, which is 3 times the legal limit in the state of Florida. From my understanding, it doesn't appear that the dump truck driver did anything wrong, and Mr. Haskins just either stumbled or was walking in the middle of the road in the middle of the night. It was kind of unforeseeable.
This is a hot button topic for me, whether this Haskins situation is going to be a DUI fatality. If you look at the definitions, the way the Florida defines a DUI fatality, it's right here. It's alcohol confirmed. A crash involving a driver and or non-motorist who had a blood alcohol concentration of greater than 0.000, and this excludes drug-confirmed individuals. Right from the start, we're talking that somebody has a sip of alcohol in their system, and they're automatically calling this a DUI fatality.
No one is saying that, DUI is a good thing. All we're asking for is, for the problem that is DUI, you don't have to skew the numbers to make it a worse problem than it is.
It's absolutely counterproductive. If you want to end the DUI problem, look at the numbers honestly and do an honest assessment so that way we can attack them honestly. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, my friend. So let's look at this. So any driver or a non-motorist. What is a non-motorist? So we're going to go down here in the definitions to non-motorist. Non-motorist. Any person other than an occupant of a motor vehicle and transport. This includes pedestrians. Pedestrians such as persons in a wheelchair, a person in a building, a skater, blah, blah, blah. So you could be asleep in your bed, passed out drunk. A person drives through your wall, totally sober, runs you over and kills you. And that would be flagged as a DUI fatality because you were drunk in your bed.
Once, like we keep saying, it's counterintuitive to take it to that egregious, of a step, but that's exactly what they're doing. Getting back to the Dwayne Haskins case, that is not a DUI related fatality. It's not, but it's going to get classified as that. And it's going to say, hey, we have to stop this problem.
If you have dirty data, how do you make good decisions about what's working? It's crazy.
It's all speculation and guesswork.
I'm going to bring this up on screen. This is a good example of how DHSMV does the same thing. So this is all the traffic crashes that are currently awaiting for response or being worked by the Florida Highway Patrol. If you notice on this screen right here, it has dispatch time, arrive time. You know what it doesn't have? The reported time. They don't want you to know how long people have been waiting. That is a strategic decision by the leadership to conceal information while still showing a lot of information to make it look like they're doing good. And that's exactly the type of decision that was made back whenever they said alcohol confirmed fatality involves a pedestrian. Somebody over there wrote that into it in order to develop a power structure, just like whoever wrote this thing up in the first place and designed this. And the person currently in charge can say, well, it wasn't me. That's just how it's been done.
Right.
And then there's no accountability ever. Damn, it makes me mad.
It's mind-boggling. In my opinion, the actual DUIs and DUI fatalities and manslaughters are bad enough. Focus on those cases rather than, manufacturing other cases that flat out don't exist.
Just from an intellectual conversation standpoint, let's say the driver that hit him was under the influence. At that point in time, you have a drunk driver running into someone, but there was no negligence or carelessness on behalf of the drunk driver. The carelessness was on behalf of someone else.